You're listening to EFT Radio Online, where we explore meridian tapping techniques for self-help and peak performance. By listening to this audio, you agree to the disclaimer located at eftradioonline.com/disclaimer. If you'd like to get the schedule of all the upcoming EFT radio shows and access to archive shows, please visit us at eftradioonline.com, where you can subscribe to our free newsletter.
Are you a savvy, successful single looking to manifest your soulmate? Are you stuck repeating the same kind of unsatisfactory relationship over and over? What if you could stop struggling to find love and just be love so that your soulmate comes to you? Welcome to Manifest Your Soulmate with EFT, where you'll discover how to unleash the power of your mind to attract the love of your life. Your host is Dr. Annette Vaillancourt, author, master manifester, and the elite soulmate coach.
Hello, beloveds, and welcome to another episode of Manifest Your Soulmate with EFT. I'm Dr. Annette Vaillancourt, the elite soulmate coach. And this week we have a very interesting and heartfelt demonstration of how to use EFT, especially Matrix Reimprinting, to overcome a past trauma. This trauma is 45 years old, and this woman, Carol, has suffered carrying the secret for that long. I want to warn you that if you have experienced any trauma in your life, this is a trigger warning. Even though the trauma isn't gone into in detail, some intense emotions are being expressed. So I invite you to tap along on yourself throughout the course of this program so that you can stay centered and present for this profound healing that's taking place. You may be wondering why it's important to address trauma in manifesting your soulmate. Well, unconscious and unresolved trauma is one of the major blocks to manifesting your soulmate. Oftentimes, people who have unresolved trauma will repeat that trauma in subsequent relationships. So if you were in an abusive relationship and have not resolved that, you may attract other abusers into your life. No, this isn't your fault, but this is an unconscious pattern that seems normal to you. So if you're trying to attract a soulmate and break out of those old patterns, it is imperative that you resolve past trauma. I have been working with people with trauma for the past 25 years, and I've learned every technique that I can think of to help people resolve past trauma. And I find that Matrix Reimprinting and EFT are the gentlest techniques. In the beginning, and when I was trained in psychology, the idea about helping people through trauma was through catharsis. In other words, you would have people tell the story of their trauma, cry it out, get some support, and that would be the treatment plan. Well, we have since discovered that that doesn't work. That by telling the story over and over again, even with the appropriate affect, in other words, the crying or screaming, does not heal the person. It actually reinforces and re-traumatizes the trauma, the person. So then I studied EMDR, which stands for Eye Movement Desensitization and Reprocessing. And while that has been shown to be highly effective in releasing people from past trauma, it's also very difficult on the client because there can be, not always, but there can be a reliving of that traumatic experience before the healing occurs. So EFT, especially the tearless trauma technique, and especially Matrix Reimprinting, can go in and freeze the scene before the trauma happens and help resolve the upset, and then resource the person. In other words, bring in resources that help you cope with the fact that something bad has happened to you in your life, and change it from a traumatic experience to one where a resource was brought to bear and a more positive outcome has resulted. For my frequent listeners, my guest is Carol. She's been on the show a couple of times before, and she has bravely consented to work through one of her past traumas, which is 45 years old. This happened when she was 18. One of the things that I know about Carol, because I've known her all my life, is that she is a very devout Catholic, and so her religion, her faith, and her beliefs is one of her strongest resources. So we bring those to bear on this trauma to help her feel safe as we approach it, and to be a resource for her as she resolves it. What is exciting for me is how quickly she moves through the upset in the trauma. It lasts only a couple of minutes, and within 45 minutes, this 45-year-old trauma is resolved for her. So listen in, tap along, and enjoy.
Here's what readers are saying about how to manifest your soulmate with EFT by Dr. Annette Vaillancourt, the Elite Soulmate Coach. This amazingly powerful book speaks to the soul. Annette is relatable and really gets it on a level that is so reassuring and hopeful. She describes the tapping process better than any I've seen. The menus woven throughout the book are sheer genius, offering a customizable process that is sure to uncover and release any block holding you back. There's so much gold in this book, it goes way beyond manifesting your soulmate. It gives the reader the tools to manifest whatever it is they truly desire in their life. Marcy Traylor, Professional Empowerment Coach. Now available on Amazon.com or at EliteSoulmateCoaching.com.
Okay, I want to welcome my guest, Carol. And before we get started, Carol, I want to ask, do we have your permission to discuss personal things?
Yes.
Great. And I also want to say that I appreciate your courage and your willingness to come on the show and talk about these kinds of things.
No problem.
Yeah, so you said that a couple of things that are coming up for you now that are pebbles in your shoe along the path. And when we talked earlier this morning, you said something about you can't really decide which one.
I think I've just decided. I think the 45-year-old one, it's time to put that to bed.
Okay.
It's time to bury that. It's time to get rid of it.
Okay, so knowing you like I do you have your rosary in your hand?
No, but I will get one.
So get your rosary.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, before we get started on this, do you want to say any kind of a prayer or ask God to be here with you, Holy Spirit, Jesus, whichever version of God you want today, because we want to create all sorts of safety for you dealing with this old traumatic memory.
Saint Joseph.
Ah, perfect.
Saint Joseph, protect me and help me
Perfect.
get this out. Okay.
So in preparation for this, start tapping on your crowdy chop point.
Okay.
How are you feeling now before we get started on this?
It's really weird. From where I was earlier this morning, there's excitement and anticipation.
Okay.
Where before it was absolute flight response again, and everything at that moment it was all black.
Mm-hmm.
It's still black, but the veil is moving. It's like
Okay.
it's a soft breeze, and it's moving. And before it was solid.
Okay.
It's kind of weird because I know this sounds crazy, but it's almost like the hand of God is on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's no almost about it. It is.
There's a peace that it's reassuring me it's going to be okay.
So tapping on the karate chop point.
Okay.
Even though I was scared earlier.
Even though I was scared earlier.
I'm so grateful the hand of God is on my shoulder now.
I'm so grateful the hand of God is on my shoulder now.
And St. Joseph is here to protect me.
And St. Joseph is here to protect me.
Okay. Even though I was scared earlier.
Even though I was scared earlier.
And everything looked black.
And everything was black.
I'm glad that the hand of God is on my shoulder.
I'm glad that the hand of God is on my shoulder.
And I know St. Joseph is here to protect me.
And I know that St. Joseph is here to protect me.
One more time. Even though I was really anxious this morning.
Even though I was really anxious this morning.
And everything looked black and felt black.
Everything looked black and felt black.
I'm grateful the hand of God is on my shoulder.
I'm so grateful the hand of God is on my shoulder.
And St. Joseph is here to protect me.
And St. Joseph is here to protect me.
Okay, tapping on the top of your head.
Okay.
The hand of God is on my shoulder.
The hand of God is on my shoulder.
Like it's always been.
Like it's always been.
Tapping on the inside of the eyebrow point. And St. Joseph is here to protect me.
And St. Joseph is here to protect me.
Like he always has.
Like he always has been.
Tapping on the outside of the eyebrow. And I've got my rosary here.
I've got my rosary here.
I'm pretty well covered.
I'm pretty well covered.
Under the eye. I couldn't ask for more.
I couldn't ask for more.
Under the nose. God, St. Joseph, and the Blessed Mother are here to protect me.
God, St. Joseph, and the Blessed Mother are here to protect me.
Tapping down the chin point. And God will use this endeavor.
That God will use this endeavor.
To help others as well.
To help others as well.
Tapping on the collarbone point. I am an instrument of God.
I am an instrument of God.
Tapping under your arm. Not my will, but yours be done.
Not my will, but yours be done.
Okay. How are you feeling now?
Awesome. Excited.
All righty. So continuing to tap on those points, start telling me the story about this 45-year-old memory, and when you feel any anxiety, let me know, and we'll stop and we'll tap it away.
Okay. I have to go right back to the beginning.
Okay, so you want to go back to that scene where he took your virginity?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know how I could what avenues did I have? I need to know there was an out.
Okay.
Even though it's not going to change anything.
Okay. Well, let's. If you're okay with it, close your eyes. Keep tapping. Keep tapping on yourself.
Yep.
And go back to that. You were 18 at the time?
Yes.
Okay. Go back to that scene of the 18-year-old Carol. Shall we give this person a name?
No, because he don't deserve it. Mm-hmm. I would call him the Beast.
All right, let's call him the Beast. So you're back in this memory of 18-year-old Carol, and what do you see?
Oh, I see a frightened little girl.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Being forced down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's freeze the scene.
Okay.
Okay, and go introduce yourself to her and take her hand.
Okay.
And ask her, let her know you're here from the future to help her feel better about the situation and to deal with it better.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ask her if it's okay for you to tap on her.
Yes.
Okay. So start tapping on her gently. Ask her how she's feeling right now. And wait for her to answer, not you.
Okay. I'm scared.
Okay. That's what she's saying?
Yes.
Okay. And where does she feel the scared in her body?
All over.
Mm-hmm. And does it have a color?
Oh my God, it's like a dark red.
Dark red. Okay. So as you're tapping on her, and I'll give you the point, and keep tapping on yourself in the same spot.
Okay.
Repeat after me. Tapping on the cry chop point, even though you feel scared all over.
Even though you're scared, it was more like fright, she says.
Fright, okay. Even though you're frightened.
Even though you're frightened.
And it's dark red.
And it's dark red.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
Continuing on the cry chop point, even though you're really frightened right now.
Even though you're really frightened right now.
And it's dark red.
And it's dark red.
All over your body.
All over your body.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
One more time. Okay. Keep tapping. I want to have you open your eyes. And tell me what's going on.
Oh my God. Somebody's here with me. Somebody knows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to keep it secret anymore.
I see. Okay. So tapping on yourself with your eyes open. Repeat after me. Even though somebody knows.
Even though somebody knows.
And I had to keep this a secret all these years.
I had to keep this secret all these years.
The truth will set you free.
The truth will set me free.
Okay. Even though I had to keep a secret all these years.
Even though I had to keep it secret all these years.
And it's hard to let anybody know.
It's hard to let anybody know.
I'm not alone with this secret anymore.
I'm not alone anymore.
Even though I had to keep this secret all these years.
You know, I had to keep this secret all these years.
I'm not alone anymore.
I'm not alone anymore.
Okay, tap on the top of your head. It was such a burden to keep this secret.
It's such a burden to keep this secret.
Okay, tapping on the inside of the eyebrow. I was supposed to keep this secret.
I'm supposed to keep this secret.
Outside the eyebrow. I was supposed to keep this secret.
I was supposed to keep this secret.
Under your eye. I was supposed to keep his secret.
Oh, God, I was supposed to keep his secret.
Mm-hmm. Under the nose. I was supposed to keep his secret.
Oh, my God. I think I just gave birth. I was supposed to keep his secret.
Uh-huh. Chin point. It was his sin, not mine.
It was his sin, not mine.
Mm-hmm. Collarbone point. It was his sin, not mine.
It was his sin.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Under the arm. I'm still innocent.
I'm still innocent.
Okay, top of the head. He may have taken my virginity.
He may have taken my virginity.
But he didn't take my innocence.
But he didn't take my innocence.
inside the eyebrow point. He may have touched my body.
He may have touched my body.
But he didn't harm my soul.
But he didn't harm my soul. Oh, wow.
Outside the eyebrow point. He didn't harm my soul.
He didn't harm my soul.
Under the eye. I'm still innocent in the eyes of God.
I'm still innocent in the eyes of God.
Under the nose. I'm still innocent in the eyes of God.
I'm still innocent in the eyes of God.
Chin point. It was his sin, not mine.
It was his sin, not mine.
Collarbone point. Damn it.
Damn it.
Under the arm.
Oh.
Yeah. It was his sin, not mine, damn it.
It was his sin, not mine, damn it.
How are you feeling right now?
Like I want to kick him right in the nuts.
Good. We can go back in the Matrix and do that.
Oh, wow. In all of these 45 years, I never looked at it like that. I always felt it was on me.
Uh-huh.
I think it's because you're unable to think. That's why. Right.
Exactly.
That frozen moment.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when everything was over, and he took me home. And I remember walking in the house, wishing that I was invisible. Every ounce of me was screaming, but I was the only one that could hear it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what to do with it, I think that's when we lock it up inside.
Yeah, that secret shame that we feel because we've been attacked.
Yeah.
And we take it on us because we were there.
Yeah. And to be so manipulated.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay. So when you're ready, we'll go back to the Matrix. We can take anything with you. You said you wanted to kick him in the nuts. I don't know if you need some steel-toed boots.
Oh, yeah. We got to have steel-toed boots.
Okay. Anything else you want to take in with you?
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs. Okay, good.
I want a bag to put over his head so I don't even have to look at his face.
Okay, good. Bring that too.
I want St. Michael there with his giant sword.
All right, baby. Good. Okay, line him up.
Oh, yeah, he's there.
Okay. What else you need?
I've just pictured our Lord sitting in the easy chair off to the side and with this look on his face like, just let me know when you're done.
What else do you need?
Oh, where did this come from? I don't know. I need a parasol.
Okay, take that in.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's about it.
Okay. Feel ready to go back in?
Yeah.
Got everybody lined up and all your tools?
All my tools, yeah.
So when you're ready, close your eyes, tapping on yourself.
Okay.
And go back to that scene 45 years ago with 18-year-old Carol and the Beast and tell me what you see.
Can I use the things I brought with me?
Absolutely.
Oh, all right. Okay. He's on top of me.
Okay. He's on top of who? Her?
Yeah, he's on top of Echo. Yep.
Right. I want to make sure that you have some distance from this so that you're observing.
Okay. He's on top of Echo.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just ready to penetrate. Okay. And all of a sudden she comes up with this beautiful pair of red wing work boots with a thick rubber sole and a super duper steel toes, and she kicks him square in the nuts with all of her might, and he goes flying across the room. And she jumps off the bed, and she grabs the handcuffs, and she puts him behind his back, puts the bag over his face, and continues to kick him in the nuts. And he's talking and whatever, and somehow St. Michael, even under the bag, St. Michael puts a big piece of duct tape across his mouth, so she can't hear his words, and she just screams at him, "You bastard! You bastard! Who the hell you think you are? I may be innocent, but this isn't how love works. This isn't love. This is rape." Wow.
So what else does she need to feel better about herself in this situation?
She's putting her clothes back on. She's got a beautiful summer dress on, and she grabs the parasol, and she opens it up, and she's got it twirling on her shoulder, and she turns to him. She took the bag off his head, and she said, "You will never know what you lost." And St. Michael puts his arm out, and she takes his arm, and she walks out the door. Goodbye, sucker. Oh, my goodness.
And how's she feeling about herself right now?
Holy crap. Oh, she's skipping. Oh, wow. And St. Michael is right there with his sword, and she's totally protected. Oh, my gosh. She just tried to look back at the room, and it was gone. The room is gone. It's empty. The room there's nothing there. There's nothing. She's trying to remember why she was in the room. Oh my gosh. She wasn't alone either, was she?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my, this is just blowing my mind.
So check with her.
Okay.
And see what she wants to do now.
She wants to wipe away all these types of memories that came from that relationship and just keep the good.
Okay, cool. I think what we need to do now is imprint the positive picture that you have now.
Okay.
And then ask her if there's other memories. Okay. So put your hand over your heart.
Okay.
And your other hand over top of it.
Oh, okay.
On a scale of 0 to 10, the picture that you were just describing of her skipping off with St. Michael, how positive is that with 10 or 100%? You feeling 100% being the best and 0 being me?
It's like 110%.
Oh.
Wow, she's still skipping.
So take that with your hands over your heart and your eyes still closed. Take that positive picture, pour it into the top of your head, and all the positive emotions that go with it. Pour it through your brain cells, rewiring all those old neural pathways, erasing the old memory and imprinting the new memory. And allow that energy, all those positive feelings from that picture to go down through your head to every cell in your body, from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, rewiring all the cells, erasing all the trauma, all the hurt, all the shame, replacing it with this new picture and all these positive emotions. And then bring all that energy, all those positive emotions, all of that positive picture into your heart, and filling up your heart with that positive energy and positive picture. Double that in intensity, and then double it again. And then when you're ready, send that positive emotion, positive picture, all that energy in your heart, send it out in every direction, into the universe, into the matrix, 360 degrees, into infinity, past, present, and future.
Wow.
And when you're ready, you don't have to hurry. Open your eyes.
Wow. When it was sent out, it was like a giant sun exploded, the brightness and the colors.
Nice.
It just went out to infinity. It's still going. Wow.
Yeah, it'll go forever.
I'm breathing different.
You're breathing different? Mm-hmm. Are your eyes open or closed right now?
They're open. Oh, wow. There's just, wow, it's just like the pressure is gone.
So what are you feeling in your body instead of pressure?
Light. I'm light, floating. It's like those moments when you're watching a sunset or watching a sunrise and your whole world is at peace.
So are you ready to go back in and check on the 18-year-old? What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
okay.
Tapping on yourself.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Yep.
And go back into the scene as the adult Carol and find that 18-year-old Carol. And tell me what she's doing now, what you see.
Okay, I don't know if this is right or not, but she's not in the room.
Well, what do you see? Where is she?
She's just sitting on that chair that was in the corner of the room.
Is there anybody else there with her?
The beast is there, but somehow he's at bay. He's not bugging her. She looks, wow, she looks more confident. She don't look like a little girl anymore, a little scared girl.
We'll go over and talk to her and find out how she's doing and how she feels about herself right now.
She feels okay. She feels calm. The event is not as traumatic. The insight to know that it wasn't her, it was him. She's very happy with that.
So a minute ago you said that you wanted to clear all of the negative stuff associated with him. Ask her if there's any other event in her life that's connected to this that she needs to go to, that you need to go to clear next.
She's going back to the one where she was 5 months pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he was after her, and he threw her into the wall, and she got away.
Okay.
That was like a turning point, the start of a turning point with her, she says. That was like a wake-up call.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So do we need to freeze the scene before she gets into it?
No.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and take her forward. Go with her, and any other tools that you brought in before you can take with you again.
Okay.
Time. And move her forward in time to that scene.
Okay.
And stay with her and tap on her.
Okay.
And see what she's feeling and thinking about herself right now.
There's a confidence there that she got from that first scene because she's holding St. Michael's sword.
Ah.
It's like she's not just defending herself now, she's defending her unborn child too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Big confidence there. She's really, strong.
So what does she need in this particular scene in order to resolve it? Ask for that.
Well, she just told the baby in her womb that it was going to be her and the baby. It was going to be the two of them from now on. She knew that already.
Okay.
She said she knew that that the beast was not going to be in the scene for very much longer.
Mm-hmm. So she told the baby that.
She told the baby that, and she's rubbing her tummy.
Okay.
And she just needs reassuring that is a positive decision.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who does she need that reassuring from? Ask her.
From her dad.
Okay. So bring her dad into the picture.
Okay.
And make that happen.
He says, I will be there when you need me. That's what he told her. He says to her, I will be there. She's standing there. She's got the sword. And she's protecting herself and the baby. And her dad, he's standing next to her, and he leans down and whispers in her ear, I will be there when you need me.
How's she feeling right now?
She's relieved to know that, she said, even though I didn't listen to your dad, so glad to know you still love me and you are there for me. Oh, wow. Another wave.
Yeah.
Another wave of peace. Holy crap.
So what would make that picture even better?
Oh.
Are these good tears?
She said it would make it perfect if Dad could have seen Mike.
Okay. So go ahead and make that happen.
How?
In the Matrix.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. She just told me that Dad was there, that when I was choking the beast, it was Dad that knocked my arms away. He was there when I needed him. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. She's, oh, my God. She is so happy that she could finally tell me this.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Annette. Oh, I just want to savor this.
Let's imprint this.
Okay.
Okay. Put your hand over your heart, the other hand on the back of your hand.
Okay.
Take that picture that you're seeing now and all those feelings that you want to savor. Pour them into the top of your head, rewiring your brain, remove all the effects of trauma, replacing it with all the positive feelings that you're having now. And this positive picture, allow that and all those positive emotions to go to every cell in your body, changing and healing the trauma, replacing those negative feelings with this positive picture and all these positive feelings. And every cell in your body gets it.
Oh, wow. Oh.
And then focusing on your heart, bring all that energy and all those positive feelings into your heart. Positive picture.
Oh, my God.
Just double that in intensity.
Oh, it all makes sense. Oh, wow.
And when you're ready, send that energy, that positive picture and all these positive emotions out into the universe, into the mind of God, in every direction, on into infinity, past, present, and future.
Oh, wow.
And just savor that as your new reality.
Okay. Wow. Okay, here comes the epiphanies. Holy crap.
Bring them on.
Oh, my gosh. This is sweet. Oh, my gosh. It's like, it's like Dad put it in perspective for me to know what the love of God is like, because He was with me. He never left me. He never left me. And when He hit my hands away, this is how much God loves me. I sent your dad back to you so you wouldn't end up in jail. So you wouldn't choke the beast to death.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank your father for showing up and doing that.
No kidding. Thanks, Dad. And I think I told you more than once that story of the dream I had when after the beast had gone towards the baby and all that scene transpired, and it was shortly after that I had that dream of my dad.
Yeah.
Where it was so real. I will be there when you need me. That's what he said at that.
In the dream?
In the dream, that was part of what he said.
Oh, okay.
Because it was when I woke up that after that dream is when I went and called Mom and said I'm getting a divorce.
That's right.
No hesitation, no nothing.
Mhm.
And it was all during that time when all that transpired.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I just first time I've been speechless.
Oh my God, that never happens.
That never happens. I feel like I've given birth to myself.
You did.
I freed me.
Yes, you did.
You know, the Lord, thank you, God, for EFT. Thank you! This is so, I don't even know the words. It's just so, freedom, it's so, it's like untying the tethers that have held me to this negative, just knowing that it wasn't my fault, that I wasn't alone, and the revelation of what came out of it, that Dad was the one that knocked my hands away. I will be there when you need me. You know, the love of that love, oh my God. Put it in perspective of spirit or whatever you want to call it. I mean, to have that kind of assurance, knowing that you know that you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like you have to have firsthand knowledge of this to get it to sink in.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any doubt, as you've just gone through this experience with your dad being there for you, that this is real?
I have no doubt. Mm-hmm. I have no doubt in my mind, because when the echo said that Dad was next to her and whispered in her ear, I will be there when you need me, immediately I went to the scene where I was choking the beast.
Yeah.
And remember, I always said somebody or something knocked my hands away from his throat, and it wasn't him because he was sliding down the wall.
Right.
His tongue was hanging out. It wasn't him.
Yeah.
And I said someone or something. I always said that, but I never knew for sure who or what it was. Something pulled my hands off his throat. And when he said that to Echo, I will be there when you need me, that's exactly the next vision I had, the next scene I saw. Wow. No, I'll give me a Bible, I'll swear on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt that it was Dad.
Yeah.
He was still protecting his little girl. And the greatest thing he did was stop her from ending up in Jackson.
Uh-huh.
What a gift. What a gift. Oh, my gosh. Think of, wow. I'm truly humbled, and you should be too, because you're the only one that I can share this with.
I was thinking about that earlier, about how honored I am that you trust me so much to be the instrument to bring this tool to you, and then just how thrilled I am that you just take to it like a duck to water.
Oh, my God, I don't even know. I just wish I had the words. I wish I had the words to be able to describe what is going through me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's whether it's joy, relief, confidence. It's weird. It's like apartment where the apartment was. It just kind of whisked by me, and it was just like a faded picture.
Oh, neat.
Like it was faded, or what a freedom to be free of our own tethers.
What?
Echo took the handcuffs that I had put on myself all these years and put it where they belonged.
Yay!
Oh, wow, that's cool. This is just wild. To know that God gave us this much ability to heal ourselves is just absolutely freaking phenomenal. It's almost like, well, if you didn't get it with all your prayers and all of the petitions and all the novenas, it wasn't meant to be. Well, guess what? God had other plans.
Mm-hmm. That's what I always say. God moves in mysterious ways.
Yep, and nothing is impossible with God. Ooh, I love that even more. Mm-hmm. Nothing is impossible. And just do it, and don't feel self-conscious about it.
Yeah, that's why I want to really emphasize with my listeners and with my readers that a daily tapping practice is so transformative of your life.
And the discernment of spirits is there.
Yeah, I think that the thing about EFT and Matrix is it doesn't change the essence of who you are. It reveals it.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So from the time we spoke about 3 hours ago to now, are you the same person?
No. What happened in the last hour or so is been so soul changing and spirit changing and emotional change. It's going to take me a while to get my head around that answer. I'm definitely not the person I was this morning. Mm-hmm. This morning was ready to crawl back up in the cave and block it in. That's how bad that one was. It was really bad.
You were hanging on by a thread.
I was hanging on by a thread.
I want to thank my guest Carol again for her courage and her willingness to be extremely vulnerable and open on the show about what had happened to her and what she has lived with for the past 45 years. I want to invite listeners to go to my website at elitesoulmatecoaching.com and get a free PDF of my book by signing up for my free email newsletter, The Love Nest, where you will get soulmate success tips and strategies and be the first to know about my upcoming group coaching programs and webinars. Thank you.
For more information, videos, podcasts, and training on how to manifest your soulmate with EFT, visit manifestyoursoulmatewitheft.com. Sign up to receive Annette's free reports, including her cheat sheet, The Right Reasons You Attract the Wrong People.